Hey, my name is James Mason with the Transparent Traders Facebook group. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the best way how to win the Tradenet trading challenge that's coming up, or how to grow a account with Tradenet. So, before we go any further, all I ask is for you to hit the subscribe button to continue to receive content like this or anything else we work on in the future. So let's get into it. Alright. So for those who are already using Tradenet or who are considering it, this is the platform right here. If you're already using it, just open it up. For those who have never seen it before, this is what it looks like. You can adjust different things, whatever. I have the screen maximized. That's why it has all this extra area. But this is basically it. Pretty simple, basic looking. What I do personally for my charts, I still use the Thinkorswim platform, and I actually use this account to scalp with. So the best way to win the trading challenge or to even grow an account with Tradenet is, well, first off, you need to determine if you're going to use their charts or not. Since I don't, I'm not even going to have this up right here. But if you use the charts, what you do is you'll go up here and you'll click on trade, come down here, click chart, box will pop up, then you'll right click on data, type in what security you're wanting to see, and since the market is closed right now, the only one I can click on right now is the daily chart. Now if I clicked on minute, this is what it will look like. So going back, here we are again. That's where you type in which security you're wanting to trade with and your time frame, and you'll hit OK. So this is what their chart looks like. That's how you pull up your tickers on Tradenet. Now if you want to add any kind of indicators, what you will do again is you'll right click study line, and then you'll just add whatever you want over here, click apply. If you want to change the colors, you'll click right there for config, and you'll just change whatever details you want. But click apply after that, and then click OK, and you'll have whatever it is that you wanted. So that's how you adjust those. Now, since I'm not using that, I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to pull up my Thinkorswim account. Now, what I do when I'm scalping, and this is what will work for you, and I'm telling you, this is the only way to not blow your account up, or at least to minimize your risk. Do not trade anything under $20 per share. And I'm saying this because so many people think that they're going to hit a home run. They'll take their entire account and they'll try to drop it into a cheaper ticker to maximize everything. Well, the thing is, yes, you're going to maximize something. It's going to be your drawdown that will blow up your account. Now, Tradenet, because so many people were blowing up their accounts, they have taken away the ability to trade a lot of the lower cap stocks. So you cannot trade penny stocks, OTC, things like that. Pretty much anything low float, you cannot trade. And that's a good thing, because people are literally just wasting their money. Now, with that being said, you find whatever ticker. I like to trade AMD a lot. So what I do is I will go to the 5-minute chart, and the day will start off, and I'll just determine how I'm going to trade it. Now, just because I'm saying AMD, this is just an example right here. But if I was trading AMD, I'll trade in the direction of the market. That's another big key. AMD is over $20 per share, so that way when this thing moves, if I max out my account, you know, I'm gonna have X amount of shares, and if this thing would move, honestly, I could afford for it to move an entire dollar against me, and it still won't blow my account up. Now, with that being said, that's not what I would want to do, but that's why this is important, to not trade something so low and drop your entire account into that ticker. Now, what I do when I'm entering a trade for a ticker over $20 again is I will take either a fifth or a fourth. It just depends, honestly, on how confident I'm feeling with that trade, but I'll take that much of my account. When I see my setup forming, I'll enter. And then let's just say, let's see, this was last Friday. Honestly, I wouldn't have traded AMD just because how it was coming open in the market, but let's see. Okay, we'll look at QCOM right here. So what I would have done was I would have taken a quarter of my account, and as soon as this started dropping on the 5-minute chart, I would have shorted right there. And to short, you have this right here, short. So sell, short, and buy right there. Now what I would do is, first off, you have to make sure you type in the right ticker. Now, as silly as that sounds, it's critical. Now when you type that in, make sure you hit enter. And once you hit enter, make sure that is that ticker, because you could, let's just say I want to now look at AMD. Type in AMD, and if I don't hit enter and I'm looking at AMD and I go to buy and I buy something, well, it says AMD there, but it's still actually QCOM. So obviously I'm saying QCOM because I'm saying the ticker, but anyways, make sure you hit enter. That's my point here, because if you don't, you'll be buying something that you're not even looking at. And once you buy it, it will come up right here under account manager for your positions, and then you'll start to see numbers changing in areas that you weren't even in. So again, type in QCOM and hit enter, and here it is. This is the company Qualcomm, and the ticker, you know, QCOM. That's obviously the price, and here we are. Same thing. Now, what I will do next, I'm going to put it on market. This is not how I normally trade, but since I'm scalping, and since this is CFDs, with CFDs, I could buy 10 CFDs, which technically, you know, if we're talking in terms of the normal exchanges, it would be shares. I could buy 10, or I could buy, heck, 10,000. But as soon as I click either buy, sell, or short, it immediately fills on market. Now, if this was normal shares, if I was trying to buy, sell, or short 10,000 shares, there's going to have to be 10,000 shares up to either buy, sell, or short. And it will influence those candlesticks. CFDs will not influence those candlesticks. And again, if you don't know anything about CFDs, look it up. But essentially, if you can paper trade, you can trade CFDs. So that is the strategy right here to increase your chances to win the trading challenge or to even grow an account in Tradenet. Now don't be like everybody else who always tries to hit a home run and to knock out a $5,000 trade or whatever you may see other people doing. Don't do that. I'm serious. There's no need for you to blow your account up. Just build, grow it, and you can upgrade your accounts for more money, with your profits. But again, I'll take a quarter of my account. This next candlestick, it ran down, came back up. Now when it would come back up, if the current price was now above what I paid for, I would take another quarter of my account. Now I'm not going to do it by like 1 cent or 2 cents. I want to see a little bit of a difference here. But I'll take another quarter of my account. And then I would buy more or short, just depending on what you're doing. And then, I would just scale in like that. And then once it started breaking in my favor, just ride that thing down. And when I was ready to sell, I just sell it all at once. So that is the strategy. I'm telling you, that is the strategy you need to do just to stand a chance here. So I hope this helps you guys out, and I will see you in the next one.